the nutrition in autotrophs. In this section, we are going to discuss about nutrition in animals. Animals are heterotrophic organisms. They are dependent directly or indirectly on autotrophs. Animals are basically of two types. They are unicellular and multicellular. Unicellular organisms have only one cell which act as complete organism. All the processes of life are completed by single cell only. Most common example of unicellular organisms is amoeba and paramecium. In amoeba and paramecium and all the other unicellular organisms, simple processes like diffusion and osmosis, they are able to fulfill their requirements because the need of unicellular organisms is less. But in multicellular organisms, these processes are not able to fulfill their requirements, so highly efficient organ systems are necessary because multicellular organisms have large number of cells and all the cells are not in direct contact with the environment. So, diffusion and osmosis are not sufficient. Now we will discuss about nutrition in amoeba. Amoeba is a freshwater organism. Freshwater organism means it lives in fresh water which is not salty. It is omnivorous. It feeds on zooplanktons and phytoplanktons. The shape of amoeba is irregular. The finger-like outgrowths are called pseudopodia. Pseudo means false, podia means feet. So these are false feet of amoeba. It has got a nucleus. When amoeba senses food, this is food particle. When it senses it, its pseudopodia move towards this food and trap it forming food vacuole. This is the process of ingestion in amoeba. Amoeba senses food, pseudopodia move towards it and engulf it and form a food vacuole. In this, digestion will take place. Enzymes will enter the food vacuole and digest the food. Then digested food will move into the cell of amoeba and is utilized. After this process, only the undigested material will remain in food vacuole, and that time the food vacuole will become contractile vacuole. contractile vacuole. So this contractile vacuole is the waste disposal system of amoeba. Now as the food was entering into amoeba in this direction, when this contractile vacuole expels the waste, then it moves towards the cell membrane. So it will go like this. Then at this place the membrane will break up and the undigested food will be expelled out, and this is called digestion. So this was nutrition in amoeba. Listen again. Amoeba omnivorous, feeds on zooplanktons and phytoplanktons, senses food, pseudopodia move towards it, trap it, forms a food vacuole. In food vacuole, digestion takes place by the enzymes and the digested food is taken out from the food vacuole and utilized by the cell of amoeba. The undigested food which will be there in contractile vacuole will be expelled by this method. Contractile vacuole moves towards the cell membrane and it breaks at this place, and the undigested material will be thrown out into the water. In paramecium, paramecium has got a special structures called cilia. Cilia sweep the food towards the mouth core, which is called osculum, and then digestion takes place. And it has got anal core through which the undigested material is thrown out of the body. But in amoeba, it can take food from any part of the cell. This was about unicellular organisms. Now we are going to move on human digestive system. In amoeba, we had seen there are 5 basic steps of nutrition. The 5 basic steps were: first, ingestion. Ingestion means taking in of food. Taking in the food is called ingestion. Taking in food. Second was digestion, done by enzymes. Third was absorption. Fourth was assimilation. And fifth was ingestion. Ingestion, taking in food. Digestion, breaking complex food materials into simpler forms. Then absorption of those simpler forms. Then utilization of the digested food by the organism, and then throwing out the undigested material out of the body. In human beings, after absorption, one more process is added, that is transportation. As in human beings there are many cells, and the digested material has to reach every part of the body, that is every cell, and for that transportation is necessary. This transportation is done by blood. Blood carries all the digested food from small intestines to all cells of the body. Then all cells utilize that and undigested material is thrown out. So these are the processes of nutrition in human beings. Now human digestive system. The first part of human digestive system is buccal cavity, which is called mouth. Second is food pipe or esophagus, then stomach, then small intestine, and large intestine, and sixth is anus. In buccal cavity, there are three things: teeth, tongue, slimy glands. Teeth help to chew and masticate the food. Tongue mixes food with saliva and makes it semi-solid bolus. Salivary gland secrete saliva. Saliva is basic in nature. It contains salivary amylase, which digest carbohydrates and convert them into maltose. Maltose is again a type of sugar. So this is what happens in mouth. Teeth chew the food and masticate it. Tongue mixes the food with saliva and makes it semi-solid and help in swelling also. Help in swallowing. Salivary gland secretes saliva, which is basic in nature, which contains salivary amylase, which act upon carbohydrate and convert it into maltose, which is again a sugar. Then this bolus travels to stomach through esophagus. In esophagus, the movements necessary for this transfer are called peristaltic movements. Peristaltic movements are contraction and relaxation of muscles. The function of esophagus is only to provide passage of bolus to stomach. No digestion takes place in this esophagus. Then that food reaches stomach. In stomach, there are several actions which occur on food and many secretions from the stomach wall. The first secretion is hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid kills the germs entering the body along with food. And second, it creates acidic medium for gastric enzymes to act. Second secretion is Mucus. Mucus forms a protective layer on stomach wall and protect it from corrosive action of HCl. Now if HCl is there and mucous membrane is not there, the stomach will develop peptic ulcers. So to prevent the whole of stomach from getting peptic ulcers, mucus is very much necessary. The third secretion is gastric enzymes. They are pepsin and renin. Pepsin act on proteins. Pepsin help in digestion of proteins and renin help in curdling of milk. The milk which we take, that turns into curd when it reaches the stomach. So this is what happens to food in our stomach. After this, the food reaches the small intestine. The first part of small intestine is called duodenum. It is a curve-shaped part. In duodenum, we get secretions from liver via gallbladder, and the secretion is bile. Liver secretes bile which reaches duodenum via gallbladder. Second is bicarbonate ions from duodenum wall, and third is pancreatic juice. These three secretions are found in duodenum. Bile first. Bile is not an enzyme, not an digestive enzyme, but help in emulsification of fats. Emulsification of fats means the fats are converted into smaller particles. Bicarbonate ions convert acidic food from stomach to neutral. Bicarbonate ions neutralize the acidity of food and creates a acidic medium for pancreatic enzymes. Pancreatic enzymes work in acidic medium. Pancreatic enzymes are first trypsin, lipase and amylase. There are three pancreatic enzymes. Amylase will help in further digestion of carbohydrates. Lipase help in digestion of Fats and trypsin help in digestion of proteins. This occurs in duodenum, which is a part of small intestine. Then this material reaches the next part of small intestine where final digestion and absorption takes place. For final digestion, there are a large number of enzymes which are secreted by small intestine. That mixture of those enzymes is called succus entericus. It is mixture of many enzymes. These enzymes work on this semi-digested food and do the final digestion. In final digestion, the carbohydrates are converted into glucose. Proteins are converted into amino acids, and fats are converted into fatty acids. These are the final products of digestion. Here digestion is complete. Now this final product has to be absorbed. This absorption is done by villi present in small intestine. The villi are finger-like projections with lot of blood capillaries. The villi have thin walls and large surface area. Now, this thin wall and large surface area and presence of blood capillaries help in fast absorption of digested food. In villi, the process of diffusion and osmosis takes place. By those processes, the food, digested food, enters into villi and goes to bloodstream via blood capillaries. Then blood carries that food to all the cells of the body. So this is absorption, and then when this digested food reaches all the parts of the body, all the cells of the body, they utilize that food to get energy and do all the functions. Now this remaining food, after this absorption, the remaining food reaches into large intestine. In large intestine, what happens? Absorption of water. Large intestine, absorption of water and formation of fecal matter. Fecal matter. This fecal matter is undigested material. It is of no use to our body. Then this fecal matter reaches to rectum, where it is stored temporarily, and then it is thrown out of anus, controlled by sphincter muscles. So this part is digestion. And after this absorption, assimilation occurs. Assimilation occurs in cells. So this was nutrition in human beings. Now see the diagram of human digestive system. You will understand it better. How this food moves from where to where. This is buccal cavity, esophagus, stomach, pancreas, liver, gallbladder, large intestine, small intestine, rectum, anus. This is vermiform appendix, and this part is called duodenum. So this is human digestive system. Now again, food enters through this part, travels through esophagus, goes to stomach, then to duodenum. Here the secretions of liver through gallbladder and pancreas meet here. Then it passes to small intestine, then goes to large intestine and through rectum, and it is digested outside. This is about nutrition in human beings. Thank you.